Hello. So I'm gonna get ready to start some seeds indoors. I have not started indoor seeds in probably about 15 years. So yep, I kind of started from scratch. So I got me some hex kits, 72 cells. Yeah, that's gonna be, yeah, I'm planting a lot of seeds, but that's all right. I've got 4 of those. I do have caps to them. I do have, oh, there's my 4th one. I do have some grow lights. Where'd they go? Here they are. I got these off of Amazon. I've got 2 of them, T5. Yeah, I did a lot of research on the wattage and the, oh, now I don't remember, the Kelvin, the whatever. Yep, these are supposed to work. So those will be good. I've got one more sitting over here on my table. I got a timer for my lights so I can have them come on and come off once these come up. My biggest thing I'm happy about, my little greenhouse. Guess what? So this, I got my shears. I see the little cap zone in there. All right, I'm gonna save you all of the putting together of this and all the bits and pieces. But once I have this together, I will show you what it looks like. And then we'll talk about what seeds I'm planting and why. So I'll touch back with you in just a little while. Bye. Wish me luck. It wasn't that hard to put together. It was very easy, actually. We're letting the plastic rest, and once it opens up and everything settles, I got my racks that I'll put in there, and then I'll get some seeds started. Hello. All right. So I've got, there we go. I got some of my sticks labeled: tomatoes and morning glories and peas, cantaloupe and squash. I do know that I want a lot of tomatoes. I plan on canning this fall, hopefully. Cross your fingers. If I don't kill these suckers. Yep. So what I've done so far, took the label off. Let me take it does come with a lid. Lid off to the side. Put this down. I am using organic seed starting. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I already got this moist. I got it wet so that, bring this up. I'm gonna squeeze it. Don't get any water coming out, and it holds its form. It's kind of like a snowball. So, and you're just gonna lightly, yep, this is gonna make a mess. I'm so glad I get to get dirty and I get to smell the dirt. I'm just gonna reach in handfuls. I'm just gonna kind of fill these up. This tray is gonna be probably a half and half. I will start with doing half a thing of tomatoes, get them started, and then probably my cucumber as well. I keep my house fairly warm, so don't need a heating mat, I don't think. We'll see. I know these things seeds like to have their soil right around 80 degrees is what I think I've been hearing. I will double check that. And keep my house at 73. And then this is going right next to the pellet stove. So that's the other reason why it's going to be in a closed greenhouse, is because don't want it to kick all the moisture out. And like I said, I only got 1 bag of soil, so we'll see how far I get with this today. And just like that. Yep, and I got my handy dandy gloves so that when I go to cook dinner, I don't have dirt under my nails. All right, I'm gonna fill my other trays real quick, and then I'll come back and we'll get started with some seeds. All right, see you back in a minute. Alrighty, so got 3 of the 4 trays done, so that's good. Got me a stick. It's marked with an inch mark and a 1/2 inch mark. One of my seeds is a 1/4 of an inch, which I can just tuck down. You don't pack this down. You let it stay aerated because you want that seed to have room to grow. So I'm going to grab my tomatoes first, and yep, they say plant 1 inch down. Oh no, start indoors, warm 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, I'm just about 9 weeks out from last frost. We will see. Full sun, 1/4 of an inch. Okay, these are my 1/4 of an inchers. So I'm gonna take my gloves off because working with seeds, I can't do my gloves. My pretty hands, they were pretty. Woohoo! Look how tiny those little tiny seeds are. That's all right. Whoops, that one got 3. That's all right. I'm throwing about 2 seeds per section. I will be getting another bag of dirt here later, and if they do really well and I can transplant one of the 2 plants, great. And if not, that's all right. I can replant what doesn't grow. With these are Roma tomatoes. I like Roma tomatoes I slice them, put them on my hamburgers. I like to make fresh spaghetti sauce. I want to try to make my own pizza sauce. So it shall be interesting. I have grown Roma tomatoes before. When I had a garden, it was out back. Right now, I don't have a spot for a garden. So that's something that we know where we want to put it. Now I'm going to be working on weed control and tilling and fertilizing. Yeah, this is going to be, I have to be careful to make sure that my fertilizer gets out there well before my plants get out there. Right now it seems like our frost has only left about just a couple inches out of the ground, so we're still pretty frozen. Half will be my tomatoes. Let me tuck those all in. Just a 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, just a tap. I'm going to be watering these from underneath, not on top. All right, there's tomatoes. And that half is done. So now I'll put my tomatoes in the back half of my seed container. So I just grabbed a index card box. I snipped the tips off so that I can put tape on these, fold these down, and save the seeds for next year. So yeah, now I'm gonna go on to, I wanna do my cucumbers, green beans, and the cantaloupe, and the other one. Sugar snap peas, I don't know if I want to try to start those inside or not. Okay. And these are sewn 1/2 inch down. Do this. If I don't leave the seeds on top, I'll forget where they are. Oh, and look, I'm not going to get very many cucumber plants. There we go. That's it. And I'm going to set that here so that I know from here back to the end is my cucumbers. Tuck those in. Give them a little pat. And there we go. Now my cucumbers are gone. So let's go ahead. We'll do some. Let's see. This says Cantaloupe Honey Rock. Sorry you can't see me, but that's all right. We'll see how these do. Hopefully they'll do well. Especially starting them inside. And yep, where I've got where I'm thinking of putting my garden, it is pretty much it's shaded from the morning sun. It gets full sun in the afternoon, and then it's protected in the evening. Like I said, we're in a sandbox, so even trying to keep my lawn green does not work. It's oops. A lot of water. We just live in a very hot spot. There we go. Oh, the commitment that I'm making. Committing to watering these and watching them and making sure they don't mildew or mold. Which, that's something else. If I start seeing any mildew or mold, I do have a canister of cinnamon ready to go. I've seen a lot of people put cinnamon. I've never really had any issues with mold when I've done seeds. I just don't have enough sunlight. They grow fast, they go tall, they get really skinny, and then they die out before I can even get them in the ground. One tray down. Look at this one. Alright. Now, because my daughters love squash. There's not a lot of seeds in the squash one either. So let me put my squash here. Oh, I know I didn't look. The other one was, yep, these are 1 inch down. Look at it, I'm lucky if I got 1 row. I remember when you used to buy seeds and have so many left over. Look at that. 1 row. I almost thought about getting a yellow squash, but the squash is good. All right. So, guess that leaves me with beans. Test this out. Yeah, I'm indecisive, aren't I? And then I'll start the rest with my morning glories after this. And these, yep, about 1 inch down. Look at that, perfect. Check those little guys in. See you with the green leaves. I've been seeing other people on Facebook posting pictures of their plants popping, and people that are cleaning their flower beds out and getting rid of all the junk that's in their gardens, the leaves and stuff. And here we are. It's snowy. It's good. These ones take the longest to grow. Germination of like 10 weeks. Watch is probably 10 days, but they're just a beautiful flower. And the hummingbirds love them, and the bees love them. So if you don't like bees, careful, don't plant the morning glories. Like I said, if you don't got room for them to grow, they are aggressive. They're beautiful, but they are an aggressive flower. last 3 rows. Hopefully I got enough seeds for them. The morning glories I'm not going to mark. As they climb and grow and do, they just look beautiful when they collage together. In, and then as soon as I get my lights up and everything put where it's at, I will come back and show you how it's looking. So there's my seeds. That's the table I was using. My poor grandson's wagon. Guess those are going to be going in the bathtub. I still got 1 empty tray. I probably won't end up using that. And then come over here beyond the couches. I don't have seeds for that one, so I got to figure out what else I want to plant. And of course, I've got family members that don't eat greens and don't eat a lot of stuff. But let's see, that has got my green beans, my squash, and my morning glories. And that one has my cantaloupe, my cucumbers, and my tomatoes. And yep, it's all in enclosed plastic. I watered them a little bit on the bottom. I'm going to give them a day or two, and then if I need to water them again, I will. And yes, I know the lights are up a little too high, but we will get there. But this is my whole, I got a timer for my lights, so it'll come on at night and turn off during the day. So hopefully within 2 weeks I have little babies growing.